Hi, today we're going to do several science experiments that we love to do in class. We haven't done this one before, but we're going to try. In this one is a glass dish and it's lined with M&Ms. This is water. And then you pour the water in gently. So let me show you, because if you put it too fast like I just did, the M&Ms have a tendency to move and we don't want that, and I'm making a little bit of a mess. And you put enough M&Ms in here, water I mean, to cover the M&Ms. And if you can see, the M&Ms are already starting to dissolve the sugar coating on the M&Ms, and it is coloring the water. And we're going to come back to this after we do our next science experiment, and we're going to see how much of it has dissolved. But if you really look at this red one right here, it's really dissolving really fast. Do you see them? So we're going to come back to that one in a minute. Now the next one is we're going to do a science experiment on how fast ice can melt. So I froze some ice, and the science experiment I saw online showed a great big ball, but I didn't have anything to make a ball. And then what you do is you take different types of salt. I have ice cream salt and I have Epsom salt. You could also use table salt if you want. And what you're going to do is that you're going to put the salt all over the ice. And you're going to watch how it melts it. So we're going to try different kinds of salt to see which one goes faster. Because if you look, the rock salt for ice cream is a lot thicker and it's more of like a little round thing, where the other one over here is finer granules. So we're going to watch the salt dissolve the ice. So we're going to come back to this one too, and after we're done with that, we're going to color it with some food coloring and decorate it. Now over here, what you'll need is milk, Dawn dish soap, which I put in here, a cotton ball, and a Q-tip, and food coloring. So we're going to put food coloring in all of them, but you're just going to take a few minutes to do, and you put it all over so that it moves. You'll see, because the Dawn dish soap, did you know that wildlife, if they get oil on them, when somebody finds them, they'll take Dawn dish soap and put it all over them to get all the oil and grease off of the birds. And that's what this is going to do. The fat and the protein in the milk, when we put Dawn dish soap in it, will make it move away from it. So now we're going to put green in here. And then you're going to see when I put the Dawn dish soap on a Q-tip and on a cotton ball, because the cotton ball one is kind of nice to watch. So I'm going to put it on the cotton ball, the Dawn dish soap. I'm going to need more. I'm going to have to go get some more Dawn dish soap, but watch it as it goes in here. Watch all the colors, what they do. See, look at the colors. Now I'm going to go get some more soap. Do you see how it's reacting and moving the food coloring? See how it's moving the food coloring? Let's put some more in there. Let's get a reaction going. Let's go like this. Do you see? Did you see that? Put some on the Q-tip in. Do you see how it's moving? Let's do this. Over on this one. Did you see how it's moving it? Do you see that? Then we'll do some more Q-tip, more. Whoopsie. I got a lot in there. Whoops. If you watch it, oh, do you see that? It's moving it. Do you see how it's going out, branching out? The fat and the protein in the milk is moving because of the Dawn dish soap. Do you see all that? Okay. So now, this is going to be one that we're going to just stop the experiment really soon so I can see it, because you can also use it as an art project. Now, we're going to dip this piece of paper into the milk. Watch this. And then when you pick it up, all the dye, look at that. All the dye from inside the milk is now all over the paper. So you can use this as an art project also. It's pretty cool. All right, so then let's go back to the M&Ms, because look at the M&Ms. Whoa, do you see the M&Ms? They're kind of, some of them are kind of clear color. Do you see that? And then the rainbow that's inside of it. Isn't that kind of cool? So now, I wouldn't eat the M&Ms after this. So now if you look at this one right here, it is melting it. Do you see that? And even over here, it is melting. Now, the longer you leave the salt on, the more it's going to melt. But I don't have a lot of time to sit there and do this. So what we're gonna do now is after it melts for a while, you're gonna take food coloring and put it in water, and then you can squirt it all over. And look at how it goes into the ice. Do you see that? Then we're gonna go over here. Look at that. Now we're gonna take some blue and put it in. And do you see how it's running off? Now we're gonna take some yellow. So then you can decorate your ice with the coloring. And look at right here. Do you see how far down it went right here? Pretty cool, huh? So I will tell you, if you have regular table salt, that actually melts the ice much, much faster than these two salts, because it's a really fine, granular, and it just melts the ice much, much faster. So I just wanted you to see how you can have science and art fun at the same time. Thank you.